Hey y'all, Southern Sim here again with you with another speed build. This is my Serenity villa that I made in Selva Dorada, and I had a really good time making this house. It's really an interesting build. I tried to keep it as close to uh, all the stuff from Selva Dorada or base game, but there was a few things that wasn't either one of those packs that I did use. But it was very interesting, and just seeing it come together was just amazing. But anyway, let me get more into details here. Just trying to, get this little area set up here for this porch, or whether it'd be like a roof over it, so to speak. I didn't have any inspiration for this. I just decided to go with something, just the first thing that popped in my head. And I wanted to build somewhere else, and I'm going to tell you, it was an experience. I'd never built in Selva Dorada before, and that was an experience. One time I had to shut my computer down because I don't know if it was because I put the cheats in after I got over there, and that's what did it, but my keyboard went crazy because I kept trying to type things and the things wasn't working out. So I had issues today, but anyway, it's fine. But this was just I seemed to went with this blue kind of theme with some little bits of other colors here and there, but mainly the main color that I chose to go with was blues and yellows. It just kind of screamed that coloring here in this particular location. Just trying to get the right windows here for the build. I figured because in this particular location you're probably not going to have the weather patterns that you do in some of the other locations, so I'm hoping that you won't, because some of those windows don't have glass. They're just open windows, but I mean, if they do, hopefully they'll be okay. But tell me, leave me a comment. Have you ever played this enough to see if the seasons is part of it in Selva Dorada or not? But I haven't spent enough time in Selva Dorada to know that, so maybe I should. Maybe I should just play it for a while and just see what happens. But anyway, just getting all the details here. I love those curtains. Those are some of my favorite curtains when they came out. Trying to remember what pack they came in. That's the unfortunate. It's several packs ago. I know that much because I've had them for a little while. But and at first in the video you don't see a TV because I never put a TV here in this living space, and I forgot about it till after the fact. I was like, oh, there's no entertainment, because if someone was here and they didn't want to go and exploring, what would they do while they were here? What if they wanted to watch some kind of TV or whatever? So I went back and I did put one in. You'll see it in the screenshots and everything. But this door right here would not work, because when I tried to get the sim to go in the door into this bathroom, she could not get in there. So I had to change the door, unfortunately, to a more, that was one of the other packs that I used, which is the pack of the door that I used is the new Strangerville. I loved that round door kind of look. It was really neat, so I used that door in a couple of spots here. Oops, I think I got up for a minute. That's kind of funny. Just kind of stuck there for a minute. Must have been one of my boys needing me or something in the kitchen or something. But anyway, we're just getting the bathroom situated, trying to make sure all these items set right, because I figured that if the Sims could use these little clutter items here, they wouldn't need more than one soap dispenser for right between two sinks, so I only put one. But I did put more of the toothbrush holders, though, because I figured it'd be something good for if you had multiple Sims wanting, staying in the house, because this is big enough. if I counted correctly when I finished, for 8 people, because there is um, 2 small beds and 3 full-size beds. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure if you had a large family that wanted to go on vacation, you had plenty of room. But you can always go and do you can always go and have that. I lost my train of thought. Can you believe it? Um, crazy. If you heard that, I'm so sorry. It was my son. In our living room, and I'm in our office, and I heard him, and I think that's what caused me to lose my train of thought. What I was talking about. But anyway, I set these glasses up here from the debug menu. And after I got the sim over there, I was trying to keep her out of the house, and I must have missed it because when I was doing some screenshots of the back, I must have hit a button on my keyboard or something that caused it not to be paused, and therefore, when I came back in, she was in there, and almost all the glasses were gone, had been dealt with or put away or whatever. So, and I have her change these mats because when you go to the debug menu to get those little placemats, you can pick on whatever you want, but when you pick on whatever item, it only comes in one color. So when I went to after getting her to set them for me, I was able to choose the color I wanted, and that way it would look nice. So in the screenshots, you will see a blue that actually matches the interior there of the dining area. But and I was having another issue for some reason. I guess this has happened when my keyboard went crazy and I couldn't type certain things. I couldn't when I hit the I think it's the left bracket key. When you hit Alt and the left bracket key, and it scales it down. And when I hit that, it would scale it up, and I'm like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? So I couldn't fix those rugs where they were bigger. So what I did was I decided to kind of butt them up against each other so that way they kind of matched, and I went with that because I couldn't figure out what to do with it and why my keyboard wasn't working. And this is the only other TV I put in the house, was this one here in the main bedroom. But this was definitely interesting because at one point I was thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to set this up? You know, I haven't played in this particular world enough, to get the full concept of, how everything is in Selva Dorada. And so I was kind of freaking out when I came in here to start, putting things in here and making things look nice and stuff. But I was like, well, I can't fret over anything like this, so I decided just to go with it and do the best I could with picking things that were actually from that pack. And this little sign right here is actually from one of the kitchen ones, one of the maybe the Get to Work, but it has to do with your kitchen or something because of the title of what it said, being in a restaurant or something like that. And I thought, just because it says that's what it's from doesn't mean that's what because you can't tell really what it says. So I decided to put that up like it was some kind of saying, like home sweet home or something like that, that you like to put in those little sayings on the wall. So I thought, well, I'll just go with it. And I tried to make this look more realistic by putting those toilet plungers in all the bathrooms, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it, that you'd be going to a rental property and find that you have a toilet plunger, but you just never know. But I noticed in my screenshots that in the bathroom, I think it's the bathroom upstairs for the master bathroom, that I did not put any pictures in there, or not that many. So it must have been one of those times I got a little distracted and didn't complete that. But I'm getting to the outside here. I did put a bunch of stuff from the new cheat where you can type in bb.show live edit objects, and you can find all those new items that recently came out on the 16th. And I did use a few of those items here and there just to kind of make this look more realistic. And but of course here I'm just trying to get a roof over it because I wanted to do this little part right here. But then I decided after I did the whole thing, I cut some of it off because I just felt it was too big. It didn't need to be that big, because you didn't have to cover the whole pool up, just part of it. So I did get rid of some of that, but and as you can see, it is easy for me to get distracted. Ha 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 ha, very, ha ha, really funny. But I did change this rock like path here to something else, because as you see here, what's already here didn't quite match up. So I did kind of go back and change that a little bit in hopes that it would kind of match up a little bit more, and just trying to get some foliage over here, just kind of decorate it more. This is the last few stages of just some odds and ends I put. And I did correct this right here because I felt like I put too much on the top of the roof-like area here for the porch deck area. So I did remove some of the plants and stuff, so it would look like it was just kind of scattered like. And I did like it better. So if you decide to download this house, it will be available on the gallery for download. Here's the screenshot. So I just ask you to please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Share it with your friends, because every little like, share, and subscribe definitely helps my little channel to grow. And I do thank you guys for your time. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the rest of the screenshots and the new music I found. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful day, and I do thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.